Hey everyone, today I'm working in a traveler's notebook, but it's a little bit bigger size than I normally work in. And I pulled out a kit made by Open Journey on Etsy, and I'm showing all of the amazing pieces and this journal, which I absolutely love. And I did go ahead and pull out my DR.PHmartin's inks, liquid inks. They kind of sit on my shelf a little bit too much. And I love to work with inks and I work with them often, but I don't work with these particular inks and I'm not sure why. I don't know. But anyways, I decided to pull them out. I sprayed 4 different colors onto these pages and then I sprayed water on top. So it really activated the inks, which I wanted, and I made a mess, a total mess, but I love the way that it looked in the end. So I gave it a really, really, really good dry. Then I patted it down with a paper towel just to make sure. And even after a while, it was still a little bit damp, but I really liked the look of it. It was exactly what I had in my mind. So I am starting to work with the pieces that come in the kit. Now that flower and that doily did not come in the kit, but they were pink. The flower's pink, the doily was white, and that little feather was pink, and they were shimmery, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, maybe they would go, maybe not. I just had them in my stash. And but I was thinking about it, wasn't sure just yet. And also in the kit comes a whole assortment of different words that you can cut out and put them in any order that you would like. So that's what I'm doing here. I went through, I cut a bunch out, and I'm just figuring out placement at this point. And like I said, they are sticky, so when you take them off of the backing, they are see-through. And after looking at that flower and that feather, I'm like, no, it wasn't cutting it for me. So I pulled out some of the die cuts that I wanted to use from the kit, and I just started gluing things down. I mean, for me, I like to have an idea of what I want to do, but you can see I'm still trying to figure out placement. It's good to just start getting it down because for me, I don't know, I can kind of figure out things even after I've adhered things down. It's not very often that I put something down and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I've ruined it. No. I can usually figure out what to do step by step as I go along. So once I got some of the pieces down on that left side of the page, I just went and added some more of the die cuts. And then I started to work on the right side of the page. Same process, just, getting my pieces in order. And so then I took the backing off, and like I said, they are clear, on clear sticker sheet. So it's nice because once you put it down, you can still see what's behind it. And so I'll go ahead and get this card down. And as you can see, this spread is very much pink and yellow and orange. Yeah. Love these colors. Love these colors. And I just used the paper towel just to get it down without getting my fingers all sticky. Yeah, and I thought that this looked really good right there. And in my usual style, I do like to overlap. I think it helps make the spread more cohesive as opposed to having everything separate on one page, like not touching at all. I like to overlap. And I went through those stickers, and then I found this die cut, and I figured I would add that at the bottom. And, if you look, a lot of what I did was get rid of the edges, right? I want to say pointy edges, but the corners of those, I don't know if they're 2 by 3.5, like journaling cards. And yeah, so now I'm using these these stickers, which I love, but I like put that orange one right in the middle of that cactus on the bottom, and I'm like, I don't think that cactus is supposed to be colorful. But I'm like, well, you know what? This is my cactus. And I can do what I want with it. I don't know. I live in New Jersey. What do I know about cactuses? I have no idea. And just to let you know, I did go ahead and use some clear gesso on these pages before I started and let it dry because I knew I was going to use the ink and I didn't want it to go through, and it did not with the clear gesso on the paper first. And I blinged it up a little bit again with these beautiful cactus flowers. I'm like, I don't know, are they blingy? I don't know, but they are now. I have blingy cacti. And now I switched like from the pink sparkly little things to like an amber color. What are they called? What are they called? I don't know what they're called. It went right out of my head. But anyway, so I'm blinging up my page. I even blinged up those little cactuses on the bottom there. And I'm looking at it. I have my butterfly up there. And I like it so far. So I'm going to lift it up so that you can see everything that's going on. As usual, it tends to be a little busy, but I do love it that way. And the scripture on that card that says believe on it, it is from Psalm 32:7, and it reads, "You are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance." So what I decided to do, I do love to write on my pages. I love it. I think it adds like that final touch to have some of your personal handwriting on there. So I'm using this Tombow pen. It's more like a marker, but with a very fine tip. And up on top where I'm writing right now, I wrote Jehovah Nissi. And I'm just going over it to make it a little bit darker. And up on top here, and I am not going to pronounce this right, but I can tell you what it means. It's Elohe Mikarov. I don't know. Forgive me for destroying that, but it means God who is near. And now I'm just kind of doing a flip through, a backwards flip through of the other pages that I did using the Open Journey kit. This is all from one kit. It's the same kit, all those pages. I have Jehovah Jireh on the bottom, which is the Lord who provides, and Jehovah Nissi up in the upper right, which is my banner in battle. And here's the photos. If you like this video, please go ahead and hit subscribe and that like button and leave me a comment. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.